do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook.
Oh, my God, bro. Take up the block.
Right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for. And that will force a turnover on downs. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy that Willie Snead all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 42 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people are starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Look at that shit!
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 78 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. Fights him off. He's got Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Keep running with it.
Right at the 40.
Keep running with it. Keep running with it.
Gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks. Get down after you got the run.
Get luck.
You don't have to prove your toughness.
Get luck, bro.
That's what a lot of coaches are trying
Get
to
luck, bro. Get luck, bro. Get luck, bro. Get luck, bro.
Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd
touchdown
in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
They can call them that now.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he's all the way across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
It's complete to Snead. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. He's going to be out of bounds moves, but not
coming
before
for you,
he
bro.
takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good luck, bro.
Alexander with a pick.
Good luck, bro.
Giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home.
Pick up the phone, nigga.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in
Pick
there
up
for
the
nickel
phone.
package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it. Just totally wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Yeah. Now I want to pick up the ball.
And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Come on, big bro. Pick up the ball, man. Don't be like that, big bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Everson Griffin picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
Ah, they run the alpha. You better run outside. You know what's good. You know what's good for you.
Remaining. And he'll go out near midfield.
Yeah, you know what's good for you.
49.
That's it without that damn motherfucker.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And he'll get this to the 30.
Come on, come give him my damn fumble, man.
He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
I'm gonna knock this nigga block off. I swear
An
to
extra
God,
defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
What's up now?
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Yeah.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
Don't open it like that. That's not how you open it.
Here in the first half.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Nah, good, though.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Daddy.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Sit down.
We'll do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They run again on first down. Cook. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. From the 40 now on second down. Cousins eluding the pressure right. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Look at this, yeah. Look at this, yeah.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys that used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. On third down, Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Cousins airing it out deep for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Brandon Carr. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Here's Jackson, dancing to his left. Snead's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Ingram. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? To throw is Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
Motherfucker.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense?
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To throw, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen, 58 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So accept the penalty and move forward. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Listen to me.
Now Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A toss to Cook. And he's got some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 22 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
3 touchdowns. It's got him in the lead.
Yeah, Thanos, where your little smart ass comments now? Nah, I'm recording. I know you're watching this shit, nigga. Where you coming? Where your comments, bro? Put the comment back up there on the thigh. That's my damn. Put the comment back up there. Yeah, I'll record. I'm gonna make sure you get it too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, that's 35-23.
Not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You get an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off,
I
picking up
told
the
you,
first
boy, too. I said, I told you, I
15-yard
put
run.
God, you that
Late in
man.
the
Like,
game,
I hope you
defense
had
trying to
it.
avoid a big
I
play.
was
He's
trying
able
to
to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the
Think
thinking,
so damn
everyone's
stupid.
movements.
Keep running with the damn
He has
running
to
back.
continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Keep running with him, then. Keep running with him, Donnie.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules.
Yeah, my motherfucking running back got down there 90-yard touchdown, boy.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They start the drive with Cook. Solid footwork, but not able to get
damn. I told y'all I was going to beat his ass. I told y'all I was going to beat his ass. He started doing something. Nah, I'm just a vendor trade. You should have never accepted my invitation. You should have kept that one.
Keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going
Boy,
to
I
determine these plays.
90-yard plus on this
Where
dude.
they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line,
Okay, I got something for you.
so they
Try
get
it one more
immediately
time.
when we hand it off.
Try it one more time. I got something for you, bro.
Yet
Better
again,
believe
things
I do.
going from bad to worse.
What is that? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, nigga. Good luck.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon.
Oh,
It's
they
Cook.
so
And
full
he'll
of-
go down for a loss
Like I can't run my ball out of a sudden. Get the fuck out of
They'll wind
here.
up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, watch this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Back up. Give me 50 feet.
Going deep for Diggs. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get hit back there. I know that much. Where you at? There we go.
Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct
Dude,
takes
you
over.
standing right in front of the ball.
They just
Get
go
the
and get
kick,
it.
you
So it's hard
dummy.
to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would
Don't
have
do
been
that crap no more. You right in front of the ball.
Take over in a deeper position.
Now Jackson buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Well, call it luck or skill,
need a
whatever the case is.
Give him my freaking ball. I know where he's going.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest.
Who you keep going to, number 11?
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it,
Do it
just
again.
as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Jackson, he'll try and run it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Told that boy.
Charles,
I told that boy.
Go up in this one. Certainly defensively.
I told that boy.
Look at on film, don't you think?
I told that boy.
They got to go back and check where the errors are.
Better stop running with the little quarterback.
And continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Yes, sir. Now, Boston.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.